We'll start this module with diving into all the principles that make for a successful online workshop. So the workshop, in the name itself, it means that actually it is a co-creation and it is an interaction, right? That's why as a trainer or facilitator, you do not need to take all the responsibility in your shoulders in creating it, in making it very successful. Of course, you would need to prepare and do everything your best to make it a success. And at the same time, involve your participant, engage them, because they have a lot of knowledge and experience. And by sharing and debriefing this knowledge, you are creating more learning for everyone, even including yourself. So that's why you need to believe in people's potentials, because they are naturally creative, resourceful, and whole. Keeping this in mind, you can create activities and content that will assist people in tapping into their creative geniuses, so as they can bring their best contribution forward. Right? And the next principle is very much about how you're planning it. Of course, you need to plan thoroughly and do your best, but at the same time, you need to be flexible during the delivery of the workshop and also during the creation of the workshop. Always have 1 or 2 extra activities in mind that you can quickly put in or that you can quickly remove on the spot. Because sometimes you might get very active participants and, they would like to share a lot, they would like to talk a lot. And of course, we're going to go into the next course, how do you deal with that? But sometimes not. So that's why you have to be prepared for this kind of scenarios. And it's easy, when you are the trainer, like what fits best here? What can I actually take out from this workshop? That's why there needs to be a certain level of flexibility depending on the time that you have, basically. The next one is lead with intention. You as a trainer, you set the tone, you set the impact. You are the role model for everyone how to behave during your workshop. That's why you need to lead with intention. And that means be firm, be focused, be intentional with your words and your behaviors. Another principle is create a harmonic alignment between all parts of the workshop. And that's what we're going to go through in all this course. Because every aspect of the workshop needs to be intentionally designed. You should align it with what you consider essential and beneficial for participants. And another important principle is have fun and go all in. And as the saying goes, fail fast to learn fast. And you will learn from your failures. Celebrate your failures, because failures are information, basically, of what you can do better next time. And you need to celebrate your successes, because sometimes we're so hard on ourselves, especially when it's the first times that we're delivering online workshops. And at the same time, acknowledge yourself and acknowledge your participants. Because as I previously mentioned, you are a role model and you set the example of what you expect from all the participants. So that's why you need to be daring and authentic. And of course, the all in needs to be in alignment with your integrity and authenticity. Yeah? And one of the really good points of making an online workshop successful is that completion is as vital and important in any part of the workshop. Because completing and the completion part, it sets the proper tone for closing the workshop's loop and allowing the participants to wrap up the lessons learned and the learning process and get ready for the real world and apply all the lessons in the real world. So these are some of the principles, and next we're going to go into the benefits of doing online workshops. Stay tuned.